Well, good morning, crew, and happy Tuesday. So for today's workout, we got 3 different blocks. The first block, we have 4 different sets of exercises. So each set we do for 2 minutes, then move on to that next one. As always, take that break if you need it. Block number 2 is going to be an 8-minute AMRAP. So we're going to have 4 exercises. We're just going to go 8 minutes through as many rounds as we can. And block number 3, we have 8 rounds at 10 reps per exercise. So we'll get to those. When we get to those, let's talk about these first 4 exercise groups. So the first 2-minute combo is going to start off with a walkout. So we walk forward into that plank position, into that push-up from knees or toes, and then that pop jack where we're sitting in that squat. So we land the hands back down, hit that plank, walking on back, throw those hands up. After those first 2 minutes, we have that kettlebell alternating swing to a squat to a press. So what that's going to look like, feet are a little bit wider than shoulder width. Remember, anytime you swing, it's coming from those hips, so you feel butt back leg, nay, low back. Just using that right arm, hike, snap. When it comes up, I catch it to the side like a plane, squat down. When I stand it up, I drive it up for that press, take it back, toss it, switch, catch with that clean, squat it down, stand it up, overhead press, and I'll keep doing that for 2 minutes. Then we take it down to the ground for a loaded beast to beetle to that reach. So for this one, you want to think feet are a little wide. We're in that plank position, sit back in those hips. When I come forward, I'm going to launch my right foot forward, kick my left leg forward. So I'm in that beast position, kick through position, and I'm going to reach when I do that. Take it back under, all the way in that plank, land, reach over, come back down, and load it. And so we'll play around with that for 2 minutes. Again, options there, you can always just give me those kick throughs, or just work on that rotation, keeping that core engaged. From there, we flip it over with some dumbbells, where we got 2 minutes of a dumbbell static bridge chest press, nice slow on that way down. Elongate those arms for the fly, control on the way down, drop those hips, hold those weights by that chest, sit it all the way up, control it all the way back down, and then repeat with that chest press, chest fly, and sit up. So again, 2 minutes for each of those. We can transition one right after the other. If you need those breaks, take those breaks. Otherwise, without further ado, I'm gonna get myself set up and get ready for 2 minutes, starting with that walkout push-up pop jack. In 3, 2, and 1. Here we go. From that stand, walk it out, push it up, pop jack it, so now I'm in that squat, plant the hands, walk it back, throw it on up in the air. Looking good. Again, you want to feel that core nice and engaged as we go through this. I forgot my push-up, so I'm going to add it in here, then walk it back. And if you forget something or you need to take something out, feel free. We're coming up on 1 minute down, 1 minute to go. Looking good. We're up to 45. Last 30. Looking good. We got that 2 minute mark coming up in just 3, 2, and 1. So again, you can take that quick break. Otherwise, we go into that single arm swing to squat to press 2 minutes of work. So I'm gonna quickly shake it out, take my little bracelet off, and let's get ready to get moving in 3, 2, and 1. Again, hips are back, swing it, clean it, squat it, press it right back down. Here I get to swap sides, clean it, squat it, press it, right back into it. Continuing as we go to find that flow that works for you. Core is nice and tight. Coming up to that 1 minute down, 1 minute to go. Looking good here, crew. We're coming up to about 40 seconds. I forgot my press on that side, so I'll double up next time. Squat it. This is my double press because I forgot the last one. There we go. And it should get to feeling like easier transitions as we go through. We got just 10 seconds. Looking good, crew. In 3, 2, and 1. We get that nice little break. Next up, we're going to be doing a lot more ground work on those wrists. We get, if we can, that loaded beast to kick through to reach. If that's too much, just work on that kick through or any variation thereof that we've talked about in the past. Let's get ready in 3, 2, 1. Plank. I sit back into it. Launch myself forward to land. Reach up and over. Plant back. Again, still squeezing through that core as we go, finding that control. Okay. Again, if you're on a super slidey surface, just be careful. Looking good, we're about a minute now, about a minute to go. Sitting back, kicking through. Again, if the jumps are going to be too much, we're going to start stepping it instead. We got less than 30 seconds to go. Last 15. Crew, we get that break in 3, 2, 1. Shake it on out. Next up, we grab those dumbbells. We got 2 minutes of those static bridge presses to static flies to that crunch. Let's get ready to take it up in 3, 2, and 1. Again, keeping those hips up, sky high. Press it up, nice slow control down. Those arms open up nice and wide. Squeeze through that chest. Slow and control down. I drop my hips. Weights come up by that chest. I sit it all the way up. A nice slow control down. And I repeat from there. Press, control, open up, fly, control, all the way down, sit it all the way up, control all the way back down. Looking solid here, crew. Minute down, minute to go. Looking solid here, crew. Coming up to that last 30 seconds. Power up. Slow control down. Opening that chest. Slow control down. Crunching it up. Slow control down. Last about 10 seconds. Looking good. And crew, we got just 3, 2, 1. Nice little break. So, block number 2, we need that kettlebell. Again, you can replace a dumbbell for most of this exercise. So, we start with 5 snatches. Again, you're going to be hinging from those hips so you feel the butt, back, and legs. When you snatch, you throw those hips up as that arm comes up, catching it up overhead, control right back down, catching it with those hips, and snapping it up. So we'll do 5 on the right, 5 on the left. Then we go into a windmill, 10 per side. So we lock that shoulder down back, feet are split wide. I'm hinging at my hips, my eyes are on my thumb, reaching as low as I can, drive it up, and repeat 10 on the right, 10 on the left. Then I take it down to the ground for 5 half get-ups. Again, we always practice without any weight. So if my right arm is up, my left knee is bent. Again, I'm always going to drive up onto that elbow, squeezing that core, and rotate those shoulder blades together. From here, I can always press up, take it down, collapse into it. Again, eyes on the thumb, squeeze those shoulder blades, keep it tight that whole time. And lastly, I stand it up. Then I got 10 of those swings. So again, feet are a little bit wider, hinging at those hips, snap at the top, control down. Again, I'm not letting it go past that chin height. So for kettlebell, just make sure any cleans, anything like that, you're not slapping that forearm. If you have a dumbbell, just think the thumb points back behind you. So without further ado, we got 8 minutes, 5 snatches per side, 10 windmills per side, 5 half get-ups per side, and 10 swings total. Let's go ahead and get started in 2 and 1. We got those 5 snatches per side. A little bit. There we go. 3, 4, and 5. You can use those hips. Lock out that shoulder. Brace that core. And 5. From here, we got 10 windmills per side. Eyes on that thumb. Hinge it back. Drive it up. So I'm really gonna feel this butt and back of my legs, as well as that core, while I keep that shoulder locked back. Everyone's range of motion will look slightly different, so go with where you're at. 9 and 10. Switching sides. Again, I like to stagger a little bit. Eyes on that thumb. Hinge it back best we can. Pinch those shoulder blades together. 9, and more, and 10. Now I got those 5 get-ups per side. Again, you can always do the get-up with no weight at all. Lock out that wrist and that shoulder, core is tight. Exhale to drive it up. Stacking those shoulder blades, eyes on that thumb. Power up, control, on down. Find a little bit more comfortable spot. Again, we got 5 reps here. Squeeze shoulder blades, lift that rib cage. One more. And from here, we're going to switch sides. And then note that that was not a beautiful switch. So please listen to that body. Bench the shoulder blades, drive up, collapse on down. There we go. And 5. Now we got those 10 swings. Again, feel a little bit wider, hinging those hips that whole time. Snap it up. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Now we're back to those 5 snatches per side. About halfway through. And 5. We got those 10 windmills. Again, locking it up, hinge back, drive up and squeeze. Looking good. Again, try to keep it locked out. Take those breaks if you need it. And 10. Switching sides. And lock your shoulder blades out. Lock that wrist out. One more, and 10. Now we got those 5 half get-ups per side. Again, trying to lock out that core best we can. Shoulder blades back. Lifting that rib cage, pressing up, controlling on down. And 5. Go around to the other side. 5 over here. Those 10 kettlebell swings. Feet nice and wide, core is tight, hinge and snap. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. We got about 20 seconds to go, so I'm just gonna get through my round of 5 snatches per side. 4, 5, switching sides. Always make sure you even them out. 4 and 5. Taking that break, we got 8 minutes down. So last block, 8 rounds, 10 reps per exercise. We start with that reverse lunge to bicep curl. Again, we got 10 on each side, so 20 total. We load those weights by those shoulders, 10 thrusters. We sit 60% of that squat, explode it up. And then we hold those weights, nice wide stance for a sumo squat, nice and low. We drive it up, nice high elbows for that upright row. For 10 reps, takes us down to the ground. For a lateral climber, so you want to think mountain climber, your knees are already at 90, but we extend that leg out side to the side. So we got 10 on each direction. And then we got those 10 burpees. Just stand, hop back, drive it up. So that is our next block. And I think I can make it through everything. So let's go ahead, shake it out, get ready to take it up in 3, 2, 1. 10 reverse lunges to bicep curl per side. Send it back, driving it up. Getting those knees, don't knock inwards when you go down. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Now we got those 10 thrusters. Sink back into it, slow it up, control it down. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Sumo squats, upright rows, nice and low. Drive it up, high elbows. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. We got 10 lateral climbers. Again, those knees are at 90, going side to side. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Then we got those 10 burpees. Then we start all over again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Whew. Back to the start for round number 2. 2. Looking solid, crew. Again, always find your pace and your tempo. 8, 9, and 10. Thrusta. Sit it back, drive it up. Control down. and 10. Single squat upright row. Sit it back, drive it up. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Lateral climbers, 10 reps. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10 burpees. Woo. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Whew. Getting back into those reverse lunges for round 3. Sit it back, drive it up. 6, 7, 8, 9. Here's 10. Getting back to those thrusters. Sit back, slowly up. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Squat to upright row. Sit back, drive it up. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Lateral climber. 9, 10. We got burpees, 10 reps. 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Get into round 4 of 8. Here we go. Again, 10 more lunges with the curls. Whoops. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Here we go, 10. 10 thrusters. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Sumo to upright. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Lateral climbers. 9, 10. Burpees, here we go. Hop it on down, hop it up. 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Whew. Well, crew, that is 4 rounds. We got 4 to go. I'm gonna finish mine up a little later because I have an appointment to get to. But thank you all for playing. Have an excellent day.